It's a complicated issue, but whether in plain sight or hidden, more Canadians than ever are living on the streets, in cars and shelters, and in other people's homes.
So we're seeing much more in the way of people struggling with drugs and alcohol, struggling with mental illness, and a variety of other medical challenges.
Earlier this month, Quebec did a new census of its homeless. Figures aren't out yet, but it's estimated the number has already risen 15% since last year. And the Welcome Hall Mission CEO Sam Watt says that number may only continue to rise with a toughening economy due to a U.S. trade war.
Tariffs are going to make things more expensive. And one of the number one reasons why people end up experiencing homelessness is they can't afford where they're living right now.
If Mr. Trump does not suspend and postpone the tariffs.
The tariffs have been one of the dominant issues in this federal election campaign, and all of the parties have talked about the need for more affordability, housing, and social housing.
We will create Build Canada Homes.
But except for the Bloc Québécois platform, which calls for increased funding against homelessness to be indexed by nearly $3.5 billion, the New Democrats promising to introduce a national rent control and stop landlords from jacking up rents and evicting tenants.
We're going to ban corporations from buying up affordable homes.
And the Conservatives promise to help the drug addicted get treatment, but also change the criminal code to allow police to dismantle encampments,
so that they can remove individuals who are a danger to public safety and clear public spaces where access is currently blocked by tents and temporary shelters.
Homelessness has barely been mentioned in this campaign. Watt says that's a mistake because he believes it worries a lot of Canadians and it can be solved.
All it's going to take is the political courage that we require and just enough money. The interesting thing is there's an economic argument to this. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but the cost of somebody on the street is $75,000 to $85,000 a year to the system. The cost of housing somebody is between $20,000 and $60,000 a year per person. So why wouldn't we house them?
So if it's so solvable, why haven't more of the federal leaders talked about it more in this campaign? Well, a cynic might say it's because the homeless don't vote, but that's not true. Many of them actually do. Watt says it's because it's a complex puzzle involving many different ministries and levels of government, and all of them have to be pulling together at the same time and in the same direction, a bit like a Rubik's Cube.
Point your finger at the other guy, and usually the finger pointing is technically correct, but it's unhelpful.
But given that, why hasn't there been a minister of homelessness yet to get everyone involved?
I think it's time for something like that, and we need to put resourcing together in order to do it. This is a colossal effort that's required, but the cost of doing nothing is going to be much higher.
So, like the rest of us, he'll watch and wait to see who's elected, and hopes this issue gets a lot more attention from the next government for all Canadians. Caroline Van Vlortigan, CTV News.